Marianne from Coastal Love and Decor. I hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday. So, I'm working on another clock. I'm just putting the final layer on in my embellishments. But let me show you what I started with. I got one of these. And I ran tape all around the sides. And I can actually lift this up to show you. That's how I taped it. And I have it sitting on something high so it'll drip off. Okay. Now, the colors I used, let me just show you what I used. Okay, so in this section here, the top dark section, I used Color Passion, Blue Passion, and I put some Max White sparkle in it, so you could see a little bit of sparkle in it. For the next color, I used the Lorraine Shimmer. For along the shoreline, I used the Turquoise Gel Tint. For the beach, I used Beach Sand Luster. And for the white, I've used the Passion Top Cell White. Okay, so those are the colors I used. I'm going to be adding some shells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video while I mix up my resin. I'm using J. Diction 2-part epoxy, A and B. So I will get that mixed up because it takes 5 minutes to mix and you don't need to watch me mix. So I'll get my resin mixed and then we'll put on the top coat here and the embellishments. So, be back in a few. Okay, I've got my resin mixed up. There's my resin here. And I did just a little bit of white to add a second wave wherever I might want it. So, let's get started. Now, you want to make sure your piece is also level. So that looks, well, now I did this earlier and it was level. Let's see. Well, I'll be darned. Why aren't I level? I need right about there. Let me stick a stick under there. I checked this earlier and it was level. Let's see what we got here. I'm not liking that there either. There. Let's try it this way. It's just a hair off. Something is out of whack here on my table. All right, there. That's good. I'm good. Whew. I thought I was going to have to stop this video and move everything around. Okay. All right, so here we go. I am going to start pouring my resin on. Just getting it all over. Okay. I just want to leave just a little bit. Now I'm just going to take my gloved hand and I'm just going to move it all over the piece. like so. Just making sure I get everything covered up. You don't necessarily have to put another one on, but I'm adding my shells, and I'm not covering my shells with resin on this piece. Some I do with the resin covering the shells, some I don't, and this one I'm not. So I'm going to take my finger, make sure I'm getting the edge, get all the edges done, because there is like a 1/4 inch, if that, of wood exposure on the side that I actually painted. I did paint that board before I did my resin in white, and I put a sealer on it just so it would help with the bubbles, not getting bubbles and all that good stuff. Okay, that looks good. Now, let's see, I'm going to take my one glove off, and I'm going to take my heat gun, and we're going to just blow some of the bubbles out. Let's see, why aren't I working? Oh, there we go. And just make sure that if there's any bubbles underneath, it will help bring them up. All right, that looks good. All right, so now I'm going to start adding my shells. I'm not going to put my other glove back on, or another glove, because I can't work with gloves and shells when I have this many. So the other little trick, and I did show you in a video, is when I'm not putting the resin over my shells, I like to lay it out, take a photo of it, so that I don't have to mess with all the, since the resin's done, I don't have to mess with it moving stuff around. So I just print out a photo, and then I follow along so I know where I want my shells. So here we have a sand dollar. Now this one here I put on a pearlized white. I just thought it would look so pretty on this piece. So I'm just going to, and I mark the sides around where I want my shell to start, and I'm thinking right here. Now I'm going as close to the edge as I can, so that when my husband will drill a hole through the center of this when it's completely dry, and then we'll add the clock parts. But you want to make sure your hands are going to clear whatever you lay on here. All right, so there's my sand dollar. Then I'm going to add, all right, so here I'm going to lay this on top of this sand dollar a little bit. So I'm just going to add just a dab in here to help that shell stick to the sand dollar. So this was my game plan. We'll see how it works out. So I'm going to put that there. And then let's see, I have this shell here, and we're going to put, this actually was a little bit on it as well, so I'm just going to take just a little bit more along the edge there, and we're going to lay this right in here like so. Okay, then what else do I got going on here? I have, okay, I think I want to add my, let's see, what do I want to do here? Add my seahorse. Now, here's a seahorse. which I'm going to add in here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of resin on the back of it. I know I'm out of frame, but I'm doing it over the cup. So okay, I'm trying not to get it on my hands. So I'm gonna lay that right in there, like so. He's gonna go there. Cute. He's a cute little guy. All right, and then I have a pearl in this shell. So I'm gonna drop this in like so. And then I'm just gonna take a little drop and put it inside the shell to hold in my little pearl, like so. And let's see, what else do we got going on here? I have 3 more shells, or actually 2 more. So we're gonna put one right in here. Just gonna slide it in there, making sure my other ones don't go over the edge. And then I have one that goes right here. Let's see, do I want to do that? Because I'll probably put gold dots for the 6 and the 12, but I can kind of move this if I have to. And I kind of laid a line here on the outside saying this is where my dot was going. So I might just push that in a little, and let's just add him. I was going to put him down here, but I'm thinking my dot's going to go there. So you know what? I'm going to leave that to the side. I'm going to look at this a little bit more. All right, so now I'm going to take my starfish on this side, and I'm going to put it right there. We're just going to put him right there. And then this shell, I'm going to put right in there like so, as close to the edge as I can. And then let's see, how did I have it? We'll just put this in here. Let's make it go this way. We're just going to do that. And then I have some small shells. Got them off of Temu. Most of my shells are from a beach, but you can't always get what you want on the beach. So let's just put a little one there. And you know what, let's put a small one over in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta put another one. I'm gonna put one more small one in there. Let's see what I got here. Just one more small one to make the numbers odd. I'm just weird about that, guys. I just am. All right, we're just gonna put him right there. So you can use any shells you want. You know, stuff from your vacation. You can make a clock. I know my husband keeps saying, when are you going to make me a clock? You know, make us a clock. And I really haven't made myself one yet, but I need to. And we did go to Anna Maria Island this year in May. And I have shells that I could use for a clock. But I don't know if I want to do a clock or a big canvas piece. So I'm going to slide this over just a little. And I'm going to say that looks pretty good. But let me just take some of this around the shells. I'm not going to go on the shells. You know, just to make sure they're all sticking. If you wanted to just cover the shells, you could do that as well. It's whatever, you know, you want. Let me get in here a little bit. Make sure that's seahorse. Now, this seahorse and this starfish were from a, what do you call it? Shower curtain rings. I had my husband cut it off, and I said, oh, I could use that. So I'm using a couple of them in this piece. I mean, I normally make my own seahorse. I make my own out of clay, or you can make it out of resin. All right, let me just get all this out of here. Okay. There we go. You could use the sand. I collect sand. You could put sand on here with the resin. All right. This looks like there's something going on right there. I can see a dip or something in it. Let me get this. I'll take my heat gun to it. Now, what I'm going to do with the waves is I'm going to wait 15 minutes before I do the next wave across. What is going on? I got one spot here that's giving me something here. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Let me take my torch to this. Now I lost my train of thought. But let me take my torch across this. Okay, that's what I know. So, a lot of times I do pour my white to make my waves right away. But this time on this piece, I actually waited around 15 minutes and then added my white for my waves. And I really like how it came out by waiting. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to wait 15 minutes and then I'll hop back on and we will, I'll show you my waves. And I got something in here. Something black's in here. There, I got it. Piece of dust. So I'll hop back on because I do want at least one more wave up here. It's just too plain for me. I need a little wave going there, and I might just follow along with this one. I'm pretty good with what I got going on down here, but that's what I think. I'll just put some here and then one here. So I'll be back in about 15 minutes and we'll do the white, and then I should be done with this piece until tomorrow. So I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay, I'm back. It's been almost 15 minutes. So I'm going to, actually, I think I'm only going to do one wave, and I'm going to put it along here and then just blow it out. So this has been sitting, and let's just see. Oh, let me heat this up first. Woohoo! All right, my torch is out. So let me use my heat gun. Actually, I'd rather use my torch. Give me a minute to fill it up. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to heat this section up a little bit. And now let's add our white paste. And I think I'm only going to do one line. Let me see how that works. All right, I'm going to go over this. Okay. Now let me get my heat gun. Actually, I'm going to put it on low heat, or high heat, low. Let's warm this up a little bit more. And now let's start blowing it out. Tilt this just a little bit. I don't want that blue covered entirely. And that looks pretty good. It's starting to sell. I'm going to take just a little bit out of here as well. I'm going to tilt it. And I think I'm liking that right there. I think I'm liking that. So let me take my torch. Since I moved this, tilted it a little bit. And I think I'm good with that. So there you go, guys. So like I said, I'll cover this up. Let it sit till tomorrow. I'll have my husband drill the hole. And then I'll put the clock parts on it, and I'll probably put some gold. They're gold half pearls on each. I did a smaller clock with the same base, which is, I think, my last short I did. That's a smaller version of this piece. And I did put the dots on those, or maybe I didn't. I'll have to look. I don't know. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and please please hit the like button. If you want to see more of what I do, please hit the subscribe button. I am going to try to do at least one video a week, and probably it's going to be on a weekend. So if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. I'll answer you. And please comment. Let me know what you think about this. Do you like it? Not your cup of tea? Whatever you want to write, I'd be interested to see. And it also helps my page. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Goodbye, and have a great rest of your weekend.